Hello, it's John, Scotch and Sci-Fi.co.uk, Scotch and Sci-Fi.com, blah blah blah. Hello, I haven't done one of those for a long time, so I just thought I'd do something because I thought I'll turn off the fountain because people moaned, made them on a wee. So, something's happening in the background. Sorry. So I'm trying something different today because I've kind of been curious about this for a while, and I want to kind of try this on an even playing field, on a sort of like just a out of the blue, and give an honest, straightforward opinion of what I think of it when I try it, which will be now. It's the Whyte and Mackay light spirit drink. It's bottled at 21.5%. It's currently on offer at Tesco's for a tenner, and that made me go, oh, you know what, it's time to try it. Whyte and Mackay Light, a lighter spirit drink from Scotland, made from Scotch whisky, married with sherry. Crafted by the expert distillers at Whyte and Mackay, this spirit drink has been enriched by sweet sherry casks and freshly emptied bourbon barrels. Crafted by expert distillers, this spirit drink has been enriched by sweet sherry casks and freshly emptied bourbon barrels. It tastes great! Smooth with subtle hint of smoke, perfect straight, over ice, or with your favourite mixer. Now, I really don't understand that statement. I've only just read it, and I really don't understand the enriched by sweet sherry casks and freshly emptied bourbon barrels. Freshly emptied bourbon barrels. Okay, so first fill bourbon and sweet sherry casks. Okay, alright, I'm marking. So, 3 serving suggestions. Neat, over ice, or with your favourite mixer. So I'm going to do all 3, okay? Ooh. Neat. This one I prepared earlier. Oh god, I should have done this before the video. Right, okay. Oh, my ice ball snapped. Oh, get out. Oh, you bastard. Hold on. Yeah, this is where I should have done this earlier, shouldn't I? Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin. Right. Oh, god. Over some ice. Morgan agrees. And only 21%. And my favourite mixer. It's a little bit of ginger ale. Okay, so first off, neat. I haven't tried this. No, you see, it's short sherry. It's sherry. It's definitely got that kind of blendy kind of smell about it. There's a bit of graininess. There's a lot of sherry. It's very weak. It's very light, as it says on the bottle. So no problem with getting your nose right in there. You ain't going to get burnt. And yeah, sweet sherry, bit of wood. Not as in bitter wood, bit of wood. Lots of sherry. Bit of vanilla, bit of creamy malt. It's kind of like a blend, but watered down, quite frankly. There is a bit of smoke. Actually, in all fairness, for 21.5%, it's not bad in the smell department. What's it taste like? Well, there's no burn. There's no burn whatsoever. There's no substantial there's no oiliness. I'm not going to say there's no flavour because it would be a lie. There's flavour, but there's not a lot. This isn't for whiskey drinkers, in all fairness. But you know what? If you weren't a whiskey drinker and you're interested to try whiskey, but you were scared about the burn of it, this is actually very good for that scenario. So what's it taste of? Well, sweet initially, a bit of dry kind of oakiness, pencil shavings, that kind of thing. Definitely got the sherry in there. Doesn't smell of a lot now. Now I've drank it, it doesn't smell of a lot. It's kind of strange, but that's kind of whiskey that you've just put too much water in. There's a little bit of smoke there. There's a fair whack of sherry. Comes across very light though. I'm going to say light a lot, which will work for the marketing boys. In all fairness, when you think about the alcohol level being 21%, that's kind of just a tad over what a fortified wine would be. And a fortified wine, you taste the alcohol more than on this. Now that could just be my palate being completely up the river, but that is extremely simply easy to drink. If that's 21, I know beers that taste more alcoholic than this, and with a lesser ABV. It's kind of weird. It's very watery. It's very watery, but it's an interesting drink. It's interesting because, like I said, if you had somebody who really didn't like whiskey, who you kind of wanted to say, well, you know what don't you like about whiskey? Is it the strength? Is it all that? Try this. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's not going to win any whiskey awards, obviously. It's not going to win any whiskey fans over, obviously. But as a different thing, it's all right. Right, with ice, I can't imagine this is going to help the world. With ice, it gets cold. My water is rubbish. With ice, it doesn't smell of anything, obviously. Funnily enough, it tastes harsher. Chilled, it actually tastes more alcoholic. There's a bit more of a burn at the back of the throat. Just a slight one, but there is a slight burn there. Flavour-wise, it's lesser, more watered, cold. Something that would be alright to drink. But I'm not going to say you're going to go, oh, what a nice drink. It's just going to be a, okay, that's interesting. Where's the cider? Okay. And with ginger, it's ginger. I think this is just going to get watered out. Probably too much ginger. Too much ginger. Or not enough whiskey. Light spirit drink. So if we can rectify that. It's only 21%. Not for me. Not for me in a mixer. Well, it's alright, I suppose, if you look at it like that, but I'd prefer to have a whiskey in my ginger if I'm going to have a whiskey and ginger, because it needs more flavour to come through, and I'm just getting lots of ginger ale. And not a lot else. Touch of whiskey, but it needs proper whiskey in there. Okay, so that's that. All in all, what do I think? I've already said it. First impressions and everything else is it's not a whiskey drinker's drink, clearly. It's interesting. I'd like to know the calories on it, and that's just just cause. But I'm guessing it's lesser calories than a whiskey, but then you'd probably drink more of it because it wouldn't have the desired effect of whiskey. And also because you're not getting the flavour through, you're not going to be sipping it as much, you're going to be drinking it more. Just an opinion. So yeah, it's an interesting experiment. Excuse me, belch. I'm going to try it out on the girlfriend, the spirit drink, and see if she likes it. She won't, just because she likes it extremely smoky whiskey. But I'm going to be interested to see what she does say about it. It would be very interesting to try that on an unsuspecting person as a blind tasting, and also as somebody that doesn't necessarily like whiskey but is interested to try it. But yeah, with water, okay, passable. With a mixer, not for me. Either that or you just need shed loads more of the spirit drink. Okay, that'll do for that. That was that one. I haven't done a lot for a while. I'll try to do more videos, but it's been a tough few months. Speak to you again. Bye bye.